Number 15, ZilianOP. This paralyzed man was bestowed with the miracle of being able to walk while streaming.
When it's easily outgeared.
Our dog, oh my god, we took our dog, like to the fish shop today because the dog loves just like going out and meeting new people and we constantly have to take him to like...
He suddenly gets up from his wheelchair and begins to walk out of the room. The female voice was his girlfriend and she acts shocked before beginning to ramble a story. He eventually realizes he's still streaming and points his camera towards his keyboard. ZilianOP was banned from Twitch for faking his disability. His girlfriend's account was also closed. Number 14, SilentSentry. The streamer has over 100,000 Twitch followers and this fail is infamous in the streaming community. While playing DayZ, he receives a donation which gets him to spin around on a stripper pole, which clearly wasn't installed properly.
Pepper, thank you for the support, man.
SilentSentry later wrote on Reddit that the malfunction happened because a washer had come loose that stops it from shortening in length. He also wrote that he fixed the pole and was not injured at all. Number 13, Mom Confronts Streamer. According to Simply Trusting on Reddit, this streamer is a low-level League of Legends player who dropped out of college to pursue streaming. He spent over $400 on League of Legends skins using his mother's credit card, and this is her confronting him.
Because I'm done with you thinking you can continue to fuck me over. That's all you do, is fuck me over. So, get off this shit. I would recommend you pack it up. You understand?
She ends the confrontation telling him that if he wants to continue streaming, he'll have to do it somewhere else. Let's hope he got his life back on track. Number 12, Ice Poseidon. The streamer is known for playing Runescape and has about 60,000 Twitch followers. While streaming, he was taking song requests with only one earphone in. This led to trolls having the clever idea of creating songs with words that the stream could hear but Ice Poseidon could not.
Let's go to Canifest.
Number 11, XFactor Gaming. Both a popular Twitch streamer and YouTuber, he was streaming a 2v1 match of Rocket League when this fail happened. It was tied at 3-3 with just seconds left.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I just gave myself a concussion. Oh my god! I just won an OT.
He wins the match off a great shot and he celebrated just a little too hard. XFactor calls it the ultimate fail celebration and rightfully so. He also wrote in the video description that his head still hurts. We hope it's nothing serious. Number 10, Reynad. While playing Ark, he received a donation with the message, "Hey Reynad, don't forget to go into the settings menu and change the 4-watt option which is set to up. You were gonna do it earlier but forgot. It will fix the FPS." Reynad proceeds to look through the entire settings menu to find the 4-watt option. He gives up but still doesn't realize he's being trolled. He receives another donation that gives him a link on how to turn down 4-watt. Reynad still doesn't catch on until he receives another donation basically telling him he's being trolled, but it's too late.
Allie?
Turn down for what, Kappa?
Number 9, Rexy. The streamer was once very popular with connections to Optic, but has since had his account banned by Twitch. While streaming, his mom enters the room and becomes furious with Rexy.
Get back in bed right now.
What is your problem?
You're my problem! You missed school today!
Okay, and? What is this gonna do?
Rexy had skipped school to play Call of Duty. We presume his mom was telling him to go back to bed because he told her he was sick. They argue for a while before things get completely cringeworthy as Rexy loses his temper.
Get back in bed right now.
Can you not fucking stream here?
Give a shit what you're doing. It's school time.
I don't care if it's school time. I'm not doing school right now.
When it comes to editors,
This was not the incident that got Rexy's account closed, but he received a lot of hate for the incident. Disrespecting your mother is never a good idea. Number 8, NoSleepTV. While streaming, he decided to take song requests. A K-pop song called Bubble Pop begins playing, and NoSleep says, "Thank you to AK Show for posting that, even though you're banned in my chat." There's probably a good reason this person was banned because this happens. NoSleep tells the troll this is not how you get unbanned. While the video continues to play, it's safe to assume AK Show isn't getting unbanned anytime soon. Number 7, Jaboody. These guys are not so much known for streaming compared to their Djibouti dubs videos. While streaming DayZ, they received a donation for $716 with a message that said, 7:16 a.m., time for $7.16. Louis, keep it up.
Dude,
Did he mean to do that?
I don't think he did. Because it said $7.16. I hope he didn't
tell
do
a
it on
river.
accident.
Oh shit.
It was pretty clear that the donor had made a typo and donated over $700 more than he intended to. It's good that this fail had a happy ending, and we're sure this person will be more careful with his typing in the future. Number 6, NormalDifficulty. This man is known more as a YouTuber but streams on Twitch like many other YouTubers as well. He receives a message in his chat that says, "Matt, I bet you're so bad at video games you can't even get past the first level of Minesweeper." He accepts the challenge, but things don't end up going very well. He fails almost immediately, and one user on Reddit said, "This wasn't just bad luck, he chose a square that was guaranteed to have a mine." Number 5, Spamfish. This man has over 100,000 Twitch followers, and we can only imagine how embarrassing this must have been. While streaming Fallout New Vegas, he stumbles upon a metal box. He begins listing his own items, thinking they're the contents of the box.
116 40mm grenade. Bonanza. Authority glasses, 5.57 round. Why is my weight so low all of a sudden? 127. Is that the Radex doing that?
Once he finally realizes his mistake, he just sits there with his hands over his face. In the end, this seems like a simple mistake, and we're sure even Spamfish can look back on this incident and laugh. Number 4, LegendaryLea. The streamer has a massive following of over 500,000 Twitch followers. While streaming Hearthstone, someone donated with a message asking her to promote their stream where they were raising money for cancer research. It was pretty clear at this point that Leah had a little too much to drink, and it led to this rant about kids with cancer.
I'm gonna be honest, because I was a bio major, and you should listen to me, but children that have cancer are going to die, and they're meant to die. I'm sorry, but if you get cancer, and I'm not being mean, I'm not being an asshole.
The rant lasts for about a minute, and overall people were very offended with what she had to say. The man raising money for cancer research later wrote on Reddit, "I asked her politely if she could help me with my fundraiser. She replied with all that crap about kids. Her drunk moments were annoying, but this time she went way too far." Number 3, Arteezy. A streamer known for playing Dota 2, he has over 300,000 Twitch followers. While streaming, he received a text-to-speech donation with a long message of binary code. After about 30 seconds of ones and zeros, he finally asks how long this is going to go on for. This leads to the best timing ever for a text-to-speech donation.
How long does this shit go on for?
Fuck yourself.
Okay.
The speech bot instantly has a comeback for Arteezy, and he just laughs it off while the speech bot goes straight back to ones and zeros. Number 2, IEM Toronto. This cringeworthy fail takes place at a StarCraft event in 2014. The host Reynad tells a man not to walk in their shot.
Oh, so that's all good. Don't walk through the shot. What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay, well, we are back, and well...
The man did not respond well to being called an idiot and begins provoking Red-Eye.
If you could move out of the shot, that would be great.
What did you call me?
If you could move out of the shot, that would be great.
What did you call me?
What are you doing? Wow. What?
The man was eventually escorted out of the shot and presumably out of the building. The community applauded Red Eye for keeping his composure. A user on Reddit wrote, "The guy walking in front of the camera was asked not to be backstage, and there were markers down so you would know not to walk in front of the camera. That guy really is an idiot. Number 1, unknown Japanese man." Little is known about the origins of this video, but it begins with a Japanese man streaming Minecraft. He starts to show off his new lighter and then attempts to fill it with fluid. With his hand still covered in lighter fluid, he then tries to light a match.
Oh.
Things get worse after he drops the flaming box of matches onto a trash bin full of paper. The man then picks up the flaming trash and puts it in the corner of the room on top of some cardboard boxes. He disappears for about a minute before coming back with water to try to put out the fire. His other attempts fail and soon the fire has spread to the entire corner of the room. The man flees, and according to a news report, he and 3 of his relatives sustained injuries. Thanks for checking out this countdown. Be sure to subscribe as we upload new videos every week. It'd really mean a lot if you join the notification squad by clicking this gear button, checking this box, and then clicking save. See ya.